Svyatopolk the Cursed. After Vladimir's death, in Russia again, fratricidal civil strife broke out. The adopted son of Vladimir, Svyatopolk, born from Yaropolk, tried to seize by force the princely power. He hurried to get use of death of Vladimir and willfully gathered a Kiev Pechi, having proclaimed himself the sovereign of Kiev. The young Prince Boris at that time came back with the team from the campaign on the Pechenegs. The sad message about the father's death and Svyatopolk's willfulness found him on the river Alt. All the warriors, brothers in arms of Vladimir, suggested Boris to take the throne with a sword. "Prince, the team and warriors of your father are with you. Go to Kiev and be the sovereign of Russia." Boris refused. "Whether I can raise a hand against my senior brother, he has to be the second father for me." The most part of the team, having taken a noble answer for a weak will, left Boris and went to Svyatopolk. Svyatopolk, having arrived to Vyshgorod, demanded from local boyars to confirm their fidelity, and as a sign of it, to bring him the Boris's head. The murderers immediately went to the river Alt, where there was Boris. When at night they crept to the tent of the young prince, they heard him praying. They had already known that the murderer stood behind the tent, and with a new passion prayed for Svyatopolk. At last, having soothed his soul with a heavenly belief, he lay down on the bed and with hardness expected his death. As soon as Boris became silent, the murderers rushed into the tent and pierced him with spears. The body of Boris was wrapped in a cover and carried to Svyatopolk. Having learned that his brother still breathed, he gave an order to 2 Varangians to complete the crime. The strike by a sword into the heart of the Prince Boris stopped his life. Contemporaries remembered Boris as a tall young man of a majestic look, who captivated people with his beauty and courtesy, had a pleasant and cheerful look, showed a bravery in fights and a wisdom in councils. In order to complete the begun, Svyatopolk sent the messengers to the Murom Prince Gleb with a false message that old Vladimir had been ill and had wished to see the son. Gleb with a small team hurried to the father. Near Smolensk they were caught up by Yaroslav's envoy of the Prince of Novgorod. He reported to Gleb about the death of his father and insidiousness of his brother. While Gleb mourned the loss, the murderers came and seized the Murom prince. The small team failed to resist. And Don cook of the prince, under the name of Torchin, wishing to please Svyatopolk, killed his master. The blessed Saint Princes, passion bearers, Boris and Gleb, in sacred baptism Roman and David, were the first Russian sacred canonized by both Russia and Constantinople Church. Over time their remnants were transferred by their brother Yaroslav the Wise to the Vyshgorod temple. The Drevlyansky Prince Svyatoslav, feeling that he couldn't resist, made an attempt to run to Hungary, but the servants of Svyatopolk overtook the fugitive. And as the chronicler testified, they deprived him of life near the Carpathian mountains. The fratricide treated his crimes as nice and happy affairs. He gathered together citizens of Kiev, gave them money, clothes, and hoped for generosity to get national love. But it happened vice versa. For such unprecedented cruelty in relation to his own brothers, the people nicknamed Svyatopolk of Okayanny, the Cursed, the one who assimilated to Cain. To stop all these crimes was able only Yaroslav the Wise, the Prince of Novgorod.